So that was the Hanok I just showed you with the flowers. Going, gone, finished. But there's hope for the future. People want to live in a Hanok now. My God, what's going on? And they're doing it nicely and doing it well.
강의를 하고 있는 사람은 피터 바돌로뮤. 그는 한국의 한옥을 누구보다 사랑한 외국인인데요.
One of the major aspects of traditional culture in Korea is how little known it is worldwide. Indeed, one of the tragedies, in addition to architecture, is the extent to which the understanding of Korean traditional culture.
바돌로메가 처음 한국을 방문했던 것은 1968년 평화봉사단으로 한국에 왔을 때입니다. 보통 평화봉사단은 한국에서 2년간 지내게 되는데요. 그는 무려 5년간을 강원도에서 아이들을 가르치며 선생님으로 봉사활동을 했었습니다. 미국인인 그는 한국의 날씨가 낯설었다며 겨울엔 극도로 춥고 여름엔 정말로 더웠다 말했습니다. 강원도에서 교직 생활을 하는 동안 자전거를 타고 주변 시골을 구경하는 것을 무척 좋아했다 하는데요. 그러던 어느 날 자신이 묵고 있는 선교장과는 전혀 다른 건물을 발견합니다. 바로 한옥이었던 것인데요. 호기심에 들어갔던 한옥은 처음 보는 매력과 독특한 개성을 갖고 있었고 이날의 호기심이 그의 인생을 바꾸게 됩니다. 평화봉사단으로서 봉사가 끝나고 그는 한국에서 살기로 결심하는데요. 1973년 아내와 함께 서울 아파트에서 한국살이를 시작했지만 한옥에 살고 싶다는 생각으로 가득 찼고 다음 해부터 한옥에 살게 됩니다. 그리고 47년간 한옥을 잘 보존하기 위해 온 정성을 쏟으며 살아왔습니다.
한옥이 너무나 아름다운 곳이라 첫 번째. 어디나 봐도 미술이야 예술이야 인간적인 것이 아니겠습니까?
거의 50년 가까이 한국살이를 해온 그는 거의 한국인이나 마찬가지였는데요. 오히려 한옥사랑은 한국인들과 비교해도 모자라지 않다 말합니다.
The main purpose of this lecture is not limited only to Hanok. It's limited to the whole broad spectrum of Korean architecture. Indeed, while you're living here in Korea and you look around, there's almost nothing left, is there? When you go to Europe, everywhere you walk, everywhere you drive, ride in a car, you see the history, you see the architecture, and it speaks to you, doesn't it? Of that period, of that era, of its function, a fortress, a house, a castle, schloss, whatever. In Korea, there's no reminder. There are only these tiny little morsels of palace here or some temples there.
그는 다른 외국과 달리 한국에서는 한옥을 쉽게 볼 수 없다며 한국 곳곳 어디서든 한국의 역사와 문화를 떠올릴 수 있도록 해야 한다 말합니다. 그리고 한옥에 대해 설명하기 시작하는데요.
Here's a typical Korean building. This is really a Hanok scale. So what have we got? We have clay insulation in the floor and in the roof. We have a floor that is heated totally wall to wall by a fire that heats stones. The roof is designed such that the eaves send the rain outside of the granite platform on which it's built. And that's the important part as well. All of the Korean traditional buildings are built on a platform to lift it off the ground, get more air through it, get it away from the moisture of the soil below it. And of course, very important, you have to allow for the firebox, fireplace if you will, and this whole heating system. This entire area here, the foundation, is one big furnace. The whole damn thing is a furnace, which is quite remarkable. So the rain falls off the roof outside, and what happens then? It splatters, but it'll never splatter on the wood. So no matter how much the rain falls, the wood and the doors never get hit. Is such that in summer, it's cool, i.e. it's sharp angle down, so very little sun comes in, and in the winter, maximum sun comes in. Most importantly, and nobody believes it until you go to a traditional house when it's pouring rain with a heavy wind, and you'll be shocked. Rain never hits the walls of the house. It's amazing.
지금처럼 과학이 밝혀지지 않았던 아주 오래된 한옥이 대체 어떻게 완벽한 모습으로 만들어지게 된 걸까요? 바돌로뮤는 자신이 한옥에 살면서 직접 겪었던 놀라운 일화를 들려줍니다.
No rain ever hits these doors. No wind ever hits the doors. I was sitting in my hanok here in Seoul about 4 years ago, and a typhoon came offshore Incheon. And I was really scared, so I rushed home in my car because it was blowing like mad, and I sat right here in this place with my feet outside on the steps and sitting just inside. And I watched as signboards were flying by and parts of trees are flying by. It's terrible. Don't give me too much trouble. I smoke. And so I lit a cigarette, and the smoke just went straight up. And outside it's a typhoon, my God. And that was absolute proof. Worse yet, the smoke went up and went out because of the suction that I just described. So that to me was proof positive of this particular science.
당시를 회상하며 지금도 놀라는 듯한데요. 한옥은 우리 한국을 대표하는 훌륭한 우리의 문화유산입니다. 현대의 과학으로도 자연과 함께할 수 있는 이렇게 완벽한 집은 세상 어디에도 없다고 평가받곤 하는데요. 그러나 한옥이 점차 사라지고 있는 것은 한국이 좁은 땅에 많은 인구가 모여 살기 때문일까요?
So it was all hanok until the city government started it, and this says we are now having a demolition of this for redevelopment and building apartments. So that was the hanok I just showed you with the flowers. Going, gone, finished.
한옥이 사라지고 있다 말하자 강의를 듣고 있는 사람들이 웅성거리기 시작하는데요. 그러자 이렇게 말합니다.
But there's hope for the future. There is a growing awareness. The city government has made a fund for supporting people who have hanok. The general public awareness has risen. People want to live in a hanok now. My God, what's going on? And they're doing it nicely and doing it well.
훌륭한 우리의 문화유산, 우리가 지켜야 할 것입니다. 오늘 준비한 영상은 여기까지입니다. 시청해 주셔서 정말 감사합니다.